Welcome to the Long Road with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And what are we doing today?
We're going to try to buy us some groceries today.
All right. Let's get to it. All right, so we got some baby spinach. It was $2.89. Since we're at Aldi today, instead of the regular Pringles, we're going to get the stackers. They are $1.09 per can. We'll get 2 of those. And I'm going to get the Simply Nature pasta sauce here. The one we get at Walmart is the Ragu Simply, and it's $1.96 over there. This one's $1.95. So we're gonna grab this one.
All right, and we're getting some pesto, and it's how much?
$2.59.
$2.59. Okay, and we're getting 1 container of Dijon mustard for 92 cents, and we're getting a bag of rice for $2.19, and we're getting some bacon for $4.29. All right, Joel said he's going to give the Aldi creamer a chance. So since he's okay with hazelnut, so he's going to do that, and that is $2.45. Okay, we're getting almond milk, $2.19, and we're also going to get 1 container of heavy whipping cream because it's cheaper here than it is at Walmart by 70 something cents, I think. All right, and we need sour cream for a couple of recipes, and that's $1.79.
All right, so done at Aldi, and what was the total?
$27.33.
All right, on to our next stop.
1 bag of Cheetos, party size, $4.98. Cheaper than getting the 2 individual bags. Okay, 93 cents for 1 pack of white bread for our son's Nutella sandwiches. Something of andouille sausage, $3.94.
All right, grab me some bacon Pop-Tarts for $1.50.
Okay, and the flour is $2.12 for a bag. And just a little tip for you, be careful. Watch out for things like this. You don't want to take that home. Or stand there and have to shake all the flour off your clothes. Okay, we got 1 can of vegetable beef soup, and that's for 83 cents a can. That's for our potato beef casserole recipe. And as we've told you before, the 24 count is generally cheaper than buying 2 separate 12 counts. So for us, we just buy the 24 count, or either we buy it in the 35 count at Sam's Club. Corn for
84 cents.
84 cents. And we're getting a 2-pound bag of the raw shrimp, and it's $14.66, so about $7.33 per pound. $1 for French bread for our son's French bread pizzas. We're getting 1 bag of carrots for 98 cents. Okay, and I'm grabbing 3 sweet potatoes, and that's 98 cents per pound. We're also getting, what is that, like 4 of these potatoes for our taco stuffed potatoes. We found last time that we had enough for like 6. I'm going to put mine in sweet potatoes instead of white potatoes, and Joel and our son will have it off of the regular potatoes. And they are, does that say $1.08?
Yeah,
$1.08 per pound. Okay. And we also need red potatoes. So are we doing this?
Yeah, these are $3.28.
$3.28 for 1 bag. Okay.
It's a 3-pound bag.
3-pound bag.
All right, so there you have it. That's our haul from Walmart and
Aldi.
And Aldi. Yep.
Like we mentioned already, the total for Aldi was this. We'll put it right there. And then at Walmart it was this. And that means the total was that.
Yep.
Or right there somewhere. Right in there. All right, so that's out of a budget of $600 for 3 adults. And that means for the rest of the month of, what month is this?
This is July.
July. For the rest of July, this is how much money we have left in our budget for groceries.
All right. Let's get on to our meal plan.
All right, so we're starting off with our Sunday night meal, which is going to be chicken and sausage gumbo.
Yeah. And then Monday is July the 4th, and we're doing, I got a race that morning, and then we're planning to go to Universal that night. So
That's right.
we'll probably be eating out. We will be eating out, probably in the parks that night.
Yeah. And then we're going to have leftovers of the chicken and sausage gumbo.
Yep. And then we've got taco stuffed potatoes.
Yep. And then we're going to do a chicken pesto sheet pan thing. We have done that on the channel before. In fact, if you see a little recipe alert button, that means we've shown it on the channel before, and we will have it linked down in the description in our recipe playlist. If you don't see the little button, that means we've never made it, and you are welcome to vote for it to be the recipe of the week video.
All right, and then we'll have some leftovers from the chicken pesto sheet pan.
Then Saturday is always our homemade pizza night.
Yep, and then it's fend for yourself. And the reason we're saying that is because I'm fasting that day for a medical procedure I have to have on the
Monday,
next day.
yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
Myself and my son will just be, whatever we can grab. We're not going to make a big deal out of making food since he can't eat any of it.
Yep. Yep, and then the next night will be hamburgers.
And then we're going to have our spatchcock chicken. That's where we take the whole chicken, we cut the backbone out of it to make it cook faster. And then we use the leftover chicken from that the next night on other meals.
Yep.
To make it stretch as much as possible.
And we'll be making that stretch by doing a chicken...
It says
cracked out chicken and rice. So there you go.
It's a new recipe for us. That's why he's stumbling over what that actually said. But it's a try something new for us, and we've definitely never shared it on the channel since we've never actually made it before. But it's called cracked out chicken and rice.
All right.
The next night we're gonna do a low country skillet. You saw we got the shrimp. Shrimp isn't necessarily the best priced protein right now. It's like, or usually ever, because it's like $7 and something per pound. But because we didn't really have to buy meat or anything like that, and I just needed to fill in like 1 or 2 meals this week with actually purchasing some meat or something, I said let's just do some shrimp. It's cool. It's cool. So we'll use 1 pound of that bag in that low country skillet.
All right, and then we'll have leftovers from that. Yeah,
we should have leftovers from that, and maybe some of that chicken and rice and some different stuff like that. So we'll do that, and then we'll have the homemade pizza again, because it'll be Saturday again.
Yep, and then we're going to do potato beef casserole.
That's right.
All right, so don't forget to drop us a comment below and let us know what you'd like to vote on for the recipe of the week.
Also, if you have any other suggestions, because sometimes I know that we get a little low on our ideas of things that you could vote for the recipe of the week. If you'd like to see us do some of them again, because maybe, some of them we did in our other house and the lighting was not as good, or something like that. If you'd like to see it again, just let us know down in the comments. Or if you'd like us to do something like a what's for dinner or what we eat in a day or something like that in the place of recipe of the week occasionally or something like that, let us know.
Yep.
Because, being on a budget, it's not easy for us to do a bunch of trying something new recipes all at one time. So the things that you can vote on is a little limited from time to time.
Yep. Yeah, so drop us that comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes on the weekends, sometimes in between. You just kind of never know when we're going to drop one in there. But with that said, that's going to do it today for The Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And don't forget, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.
And what are we doing today?
We're going to try to buy
Blooper reel.